Hi everyone, my name is JC. For the past 4 years, I've spent my time making vlogs about the Arizona State University Dance Team. Today, I'm actually going to be filming a frequently asked questions video because I have gotten so many DMs over the past 4 years that are pertaining to the Arizona State Dance Team. Just a disclaimer, every team does everything different. Just because ASU does it one way doesn't mean that this college dance team does it the exact same way. Now, for my girls that are auditioning for the ASU Dance Team, anything I say in this video is subject to change over the next however many years whenever you're watching this video. So the first question I'm going to answer is how student life is at ASU. I think ASU is the world's greatest university. ASU has so much to offer. There's so many clubs and organizations that you can join. The more clubs and organizations you're involved in, the smaller the school will feel. I did join a sorority my freshman year. I joined the Greek Review Board. So I was able to meet more people that were involved in things that I was interested in from Greek life and multicultural fraternities and sororities. I lived in a dorm my freshman year, was actually super helpful. I got to meet a lot of new people. But I'm actually gonna have one of my teammates talk about this because she was more involved and she was going to a bunch of on-campus events all the time.
Hi guys, my name is Bella and I'm going to be talking a little bit about student life here at ASU. So ASU actually has several hundred clubs and student organizations. Throughout my time at ASU, I was heavily involved in my sorority. I was able to actually live into the Greek Leadership Village my sophomore year, and I was elected into an officer position. ASU also holds a variety of events on campus for students. My favorite event of the year is Devilpalooza. It's a free concert for ASU students, and they usually get a big headliner every year. My freshman year was T-Pain, and my sophomore year was Galantis, which was pretty exciting. I would definitely say the best way to get involved if you're not sure where to start is just simply by living in the dorms freshman year. You're living with people who are in your major, so you get to meet people who may be in your classes, and that is where you also can know about all the events that are going on campus and meet people at ASU.
So, probably the most frequently asked question, what is Spirit Squad? Spirit Squad is an umbrella term that encompasses the Arizona State University Dance Team and our co-ed cheer team that we call Spirit Leaders. As a Spirit Squad member, you can expect to be on the field and court during basketball and football games throughout the season and do community and athletic appearances as an Arizona State University Spirit Ambassador. On top of their duties as a Spirit Squad member, the dance team compete in the pom and jazz category. We also perform halftimes, pre-game performances, and media timeouts at football and basketball games. So you can see the dance team on the field wearing the uniform, wearing the cheer shoes, cheering with pom-poms, all of that good stuff. You'll see them at football and basketball games, and what you will think is cheerleader. You're not wrong. So we do everything that a cheer team does. So we still do our sideline routines, we do chants, we do different crowd involvement activities such as Go Devils with the signs, we'll throw t-shirts, stuff like that. Now, our co-ed cheer team is called the Spirit Leaders. So this team is more game day focused. They do not perform halftimes or media timeouts during football games. However, they do perform halftime routines during basketball season. They also have done a media timeout during football where it's actually the QB contest. This co-ed cheer team on top of their Spirit Squad duties can be seen doing sideline routines, chants, crowd involvement, stunts, and tumbling. Okay, so the next question is going to be what the time commitment is like. I'm actually going to refer back to our 2019-2020 schedule. People started reporting back to Arizona in the ending of July, and I get this question a lot is how does that work for freshmen that are out of state? We'll make sure that you have a place to live. Vets always open up their house. So for 2 weeks, we practiced our home routine for camp. In the middle of August, we went to camp for about 4 days. So once we got back from camp, we then move into band camp. Band camp is 2 weekends in August. It's gonna be a Saturday, a Sunday, and a Monday. They're 3-a-day practices. And you go 9 a.m. to 11:30, 1:30 to 4:30, 7 to 10. You're working on halftimes, media timeouts, pregame, sidelines, chants, game day protocol. Just anything related to game day is fair game during this band camp. During August, we also start school. So then we'll go more into our band practice schedule. Our band practice is actually a class, and you do get credit for this class. Basically, what we tell people is it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, and say that you have a major where it doesn't work in your schedule, you actually probably wouldn't be able to be on the team because these practices are mandatory and they're Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 4 to 7. Let's say it's the week of a game. So you don't have a game every single weekend, but let's say that we do have a game on Saturday. Saturday practices are from 9 to 11, and then we get to the game 2 to 3 hours before kickoff. In September and October, in addition to our band practices on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we also add what's called Technique Tuesday. So Technique Tuesday is a practice where we go from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and we work on different technical elements that we're thinking of utilizing in our competition routines. From Technique Tuesdays, we will begin to start narrowing down who we want to be in our competition routines. In October is when we usually set our competition routines. November is when it starts to get a little crazy. On top of cheering at football, we'll also start cheering at volleyball and basketball. So now we go into full mode competition season as well. In addition to what was already Technique Tuesday, those become competition practices. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you end up practicing from 6 to 9. And then you still have football season going on. So if you had a game on Saturday, you would have practice 9 to 11 on top of the game. There have been times where girls have had the volleyball or a basketball game the day after. So during December, this is all gonna depend on football, just in case you have a bowl game. So for band, we basically take our final, I guess you could say, and after that, band is basically done. During December is when our competition practices basically take over. So you basically practice every single day in December, just your competition routines. During December, there's also still basketball games. You still do have to cheer at the basketball games. So last year, we ended up all coming back for practice in January. We started getting back into competition mode. So we had competition practice every single day. So if you keep up with college nationals, you know that they start in January. Once nationals is over, basically all we have to worry about from then on are our basketball season practices from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. January to February, we have some clinics, you still have your basketball games, and then March is when we start tournaments. And then basically your season's done, and then we have auditions, and then it all starts over again. Okay, so after hearing our busy schedule, I totally understand how a lot of people get super overwhelmed. It's very manageable as long as you stay super organized, super on top of everything. This will then lead me into my next question, which is how did you balance school and dance team, working really hard in dance team, but also making sure that school is your number one priority? I had an extremely detailed planner. I did work a part-time job for 3 years. I was also volunteering. I got an internship. I studied criminal justice with a minor in business. So that's a downtown major. My freshman year, I did not declare my major as criminal justice. I actually declared it as psychology because that was a Tempe-based major. 3 weeks into the semester, I ended up changing my major to criminal justice. I would just take the shuttle that ASU has, and I would take my classes downtown for criminal justice. Now, I'm not gonna say that there weren't some sleepless nights. However, I survived. And I know you can too. Everyone's experience is different, so I'm actually going to let my friends tell you a little bit about how they stayed organized and how they did both school and dance team.
Hi, my name's Katie. I'm a junior and I'm a nursing major. Nursing is definitely a very demanding major. Something that I did was have a very detailed planner, and I would do all of my schoolwork early in the morning and go to practice later in the day and not have to stress about coming home and staying up late and doing school and still getting enough sleep. So as HUD would say, do your Monday homework on Monday and Tuesday homework on Tuesday.
Hi, my name's Sam and I'm an elementary and special education major with a minor in family studies and human development. A big part of my major requires me to full-time student teach within a local elementary school classroom. It can definitely be a challenge for not only my balancing dance team practices with my own coursework, but I also have to lesson plan and teach within a classroom of my own. Although at times it can be stressful, If you hold yourself accountable to all your responsibilities, it's definitely possible to do both.
How many people try out for the team? On average, it's about 75 to 95 people. I would also like to talk about the fact that vets re-audition every single year. Vet spots aren't promised back to them. They also have to work just as hard as newcomers. So I went ahead and I reached out to my coach and I asked her if she would give you guys a little bit of insight of what she's looking for in an Arizona State University dance team candidate.
Hi, this is Coach Carl from ASU Spirit Squad and Dance Team. I wanted to tell you guys the things that I'm looking for. Number one quality I'm looking for is somebody with positive energy and a positive attitude. That's huge right now. Number two thing that I'm looking for is a well-rounded dancer who is well-trained, not just extremely technical, but somebody who can do a great job at hip hop and game day as well. So somebody who's well-rounded in all different areas, pom, jazz, hip hop, and game day, as well as somebody who has a really positive attitude and a great spirit. Thank you so much.
Question is, what is my best advice for auditions?
Hi guys, my name is Drea, and my number one tip for auditions is just to be 100% yourself. This team values uniqueness and being diverse, so just come in, give it your all, and show your Sun Devil pride.
Hi, my name's Celine, and my number one audition tip is to always keep a smile on your face and to be yourself. Don't worry about what other people are doing because that's when people freak out. Just focus on you and being the best you can be. Good luck!
The last thing you really want to worry about at an audition is if you're prepared or not. So doing things to feel prepared would be studying up on ASU Dance Team a little bit, doing your research. I also really suggest that if you can make it out to a clinic in Arizona, I would really highly suggest that. Not coming to a clinic doesn't mean that you won't make the team by any means. I just think that clinics are the best way that you can prepare yourself for auditions. We do have online clinic videos on our YouTube account. Another piece of advice I have for y'all is to just not doubt yourself. Be confident in what you bring to the table. What skills do I recommend having for the dance team? So I do recommend having a solid quad, a kip up, a head spring, and at least a right aerial. I've gotten a lot of questions about how to stand out in a video. Now, this is something we actually talk about on the team a lot. So when we're talking about being video friendly, basically what that means is to project all your movement outward. Make sure that everything you're doing is really big, super impactful. My freshman and sophomore year, I was not a video-friendly game day dancer in particular. One thing that I've noticed that's really helpful is to do like an open mouth smile. When you're doing your video audition, I really suggest looking back at the video and analyzing it yourself and asking yourself, do I look full out? Do I look like I'm trying, or do I look like I'm marking? So my next question is, does ASU have a game day only dance team? When you audition for the team, there's a game day round, a jazz round, a pom round, and a hip hop round. In order to make the team, you have to go through all of those rounds. Not everyone that does game day competes. But to answer that question, no, we don't have a game day only team. So from our game day team, we pull girls for competition. This last question is, what is your best takeaway from 4 years on the team? From my 4 years on the team, I've definitely learned to become a very resilient person with a lot of grit. I've learned not to give up on myself, and that even when I think that I've got nothing left, I can push myself way further. So to say that this team changed my life is absolutely an understatement. Also, I've learned that Sun Devil Nation is the best nation. I hope that if you're considering auditioning for the Arizona State Dance Team, you do, because I promise you, it is the best 4 years of your life. Don't stop chasing your dream until you get it. If I didn't get to your question, please feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram. You can direct message me, leave a comment at the bottom of this video. But other than that, go Devils.